Hey, it's Pastor Dan from Dexter Gospel Church with a Proverbs Practical. Thanks for watching today. Today's proverb guides us toward courageous compassion. We're in Proverbs 31, verse 8. It says, "Open thy mouth for the dumb in the cause of all such as are appointed to destruction." So the king is viewed as the last line of defense for justice. It's why he can't afford to let his thinking be clouded when he's making decisions. So now the king's mother urges him to speak up for some people in particular. They are the dumb, or ones who cannot speak. This is not talking about their intelligence, but rather their capacity for speech. Now, this expression is both literal and figurative. There are some with physical disabilities that limit their ability to represent themselves. For the sake of justice, not even to mention mercy, they need someone who will speak for them. But throughout history, there have also been those who cannot adequately stand up for themselves, can't represent themselves, can't protect themselves. And often those are the ones who are in trouble. They're the ones that predators prey upon, that others take advantage of or destroy for personal benefit. The wording for appointed to destruction can speak of financial loss, like an orphan whose inheritance is being stolen. Or it can be someone who's being left behind and neglected. Or it can be someone who is literally likely to be destroyed or killed. Some people who are in trouble have the means to protect themselves, pay for security, hire attorneys, make clever arguments. But there are others who don't have those means. They don't have a voice, or they don't have the same voice and protection that others do. And a righteous ruler or leader, and thus a righteous society, is especially careful to speak for those who cannot speak for themselves. It protects those who cannot protect themselves. It looks out for the innocent and victims, and it makes sure that everyone has a voice or someone to speak for them. God knew that who exactly would have less of a voice would be different from time to time and from culture to culture. So he makes this very general. Those that can't speak for themselves, those that are about to head to destruction. There have been times in our nation's history when minorities or slaves had no voice, others when particular groups of immigrants were oppressed. Today, this finds quite literal fulfillment in the issue of abortion, as there's a group of people who cannot speak and yet are appointed to destruction. Science tells us plainly that they're people. Scripture tells us plainly that those people who can't speak or act for their own protection need others to do it for them. It really made me sad a while back to see a Pew poll taken less than a month before the last major election, showing that among Republican candidate supporters, 92% saw the economy as very important in this election. Only 39% saw abortion as very important. For those supporting Democrats, 75% saw abortion as a very important issue in this election. So for the group that wants the right to kill the unborn, now they don't see it that way, but nonetheless, that's how we're viewing this, 3/4 of them saw that issue as one of the keys driving their votes. For the group that supposedly wants to protect the unborn, less than 2/5 saw that as a very important issue. Now, this is less a commentary on the various parties and more a demonstration of natural human priorities. We tend to care more about our own well-being, including our financial well-being, than we do even the lives of other people, especially when they are abstract and unknown to us. That's true of people across political parties and throughout history. It's also different than the character of God, and it's different than true justice, God's system in the law, or his commands for humanity. We are supposed to care about others and have a special attention and involvement in the plight of those who have no voice for themselves but are headed for destruction. Now, this shouldn't be restricted to one issue or one group of people in need either. It's something we should be attentive to in every setting. Who is in trouble but doesn't have someone to speak for them? Perhaps we should be their voice. We need both the compassion and the courage to speak for these people. I hope this video is a help to you. If it is, give it a like. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel. Until next time, I hope you stay well and have compassion on those in trouble.